Okay, so I was debating whether to do this or not, but I would like to turn the pump up just a tiny bit. But if I do that, it will take the clutches out of the transmission and it may melt the pistons in the engine and whatever. I don't really want to do that, wreck the engine more. But I do see it's leaking coolant down there, it looks like. Nice, probably head gasket. So I've been checking the oil lately and it's going down. And let's see, it's still on full. It's down just a tiny bit, so it uses a little bit of oil. I've been driving it here quite a bit. I've put like 60-70 miles on it. And the brakes stick on this side and on the other side too, which get pretty hot. There's a U-joint out on it. I gotta get that fixed. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna start her up, take her up to the shop and crank the pump up if I can, just a little bit. I don't want to do it too much. I was reading on there that especially when you have an automatic transmission, it's not good either, but this thing won't be even towing anything anyway, so I don't even know if it has any coolant in it. Probably does, I don't know. Probably shoot coolant down there. Yeah, there's coolant in there. So that JB well that I put on the radiator is holding down there, which is good. Got brake fluid, that's a good sign too. Okay, so we're gonna start without glow plugs. It should start if I do a half throttle. Perfect. Don't even need glow plugs. Popped here. We're gonna back her up. We're gonna take her up to the shop there and we're gonna turn the pump up. Might have to turn the engine over 2 times to get it on that screw because they said it's a pain in the butt. And there's other ways to do it too. I'm gonna have to look that up. Okay, I got in there and I turned up the IP pump 2 flats. I don't want to do it too much with the automatic transmission. Now I got to prime the injectors again. I'm gonna pull the boot off the solenoid and I'm gonna try to see if I can get the airlock out of the injection pump. Alright, we're starting to get feel. I'll crank her a little bit longer here. Get all that air out of there so that way I don't wreck it. A little bit there. Crank it a little bit more, it looks like. There. Now we're purging air. That's how I should have started it last time. I'm gonna let the starter rest now for a little bit. That's what I should have did last time when you start when we did that. I didn't realize that last time, but yep, there she's coming through injectors. Probably have to do a little bit more, but let's let the starter rest here. It's definitely a lot better. That thing sounds good. I'm just leaving it there. I don't want to turn it any higher. Sweet. That's definitely going oil. Woo. Drive and see how she works. Right mouse here. I don't see it. Well, good. Leave it open. We'll let the mice come out of here. Huh? We'll let the mouse come out of here. Yeah, nice and hot. I didn't think we'd get enough fuel before. Running nice now, guys. I guess he says there's a mouse in there. We'll take care of that. Definitely sounds better. Oh. You getting air in the fuel? Sounds like she had no air in the fuel. Probably. That's why I want to run it a little bit. And we'll go take her for a drive. Well, I just got back from a road trip today. I took it on a 130 mile per hour, or whatever, 130 mile road trip. Well, I wish I could go that fast, but I'm not going to with this thing. But anyway, I took it on a long road trip, and it did pretty good today. I replaced all the spark plugs in there last night, and it made it more powerful. Kind of get an idea what they look like here. Burning kind of lean, it looks like. This one was the last one I couldn't get to the very back, and it was definitely burning kind of lean, it looks like. Pretty white and kind of bluish on the end. I don't know why, but it don't look like it's burning any oil. I'm surprised they even got the plugs out. I thought they'd probably break off. But why does it say this? It says AC Delco and GK. And when I went to get new plugs, I told them that. See, it's got a blue dot on there. I don't know if that's original or not, but they said I've never heard of that. AC Delco and NGK in the same plug. So, I don't know. But they were gapped a little bit off. They're supposed to be 0.60 gapped, and they were gapped between 0.75 around there. And yeah, that's just, I got the rest of the plugs here. I'll show you here. I lost the last one, the 8th one, but anyway, you can kind of see there's no oil, but this is AC, it says AC Delco and GK. That's weird. But you can see that they were burning kind of lean. I changed the plugs, it seems better, but there's still a problem. I think the mass airflow sensor needs to be replaced. Look at that one. It looks like maybe a little bit of oil, maybe. It's kind of hard to tell. Maybe a little bit on that cylinder, but if it's burning oil, it's not very much because it's on full. That looks good. But like I said, it looks old and crusty. It looked like got some writing or something on there, but I don't know. They claim that's original. I don't think so. I highly doubt that's original. 220,000 miles. I highly doubt that. What do you guys think? Think them plugs are original? I'm missing one. It's supposed to be 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See. Anyway, they don't look the best, and they were kind of pain in the butt to get in there, so I just took this fender well off to get in there because I didn't have the right tools to get in there. If you had the right tools, you could do it up above, but I didn't, so that's what I did there. But I just thought I'd share that with you. The mileage was only 13 miles per gallon I was getting, but I still think it's either an O2 sensor or a mass airflow sensor causing it to burn a little too lean or whatever. A mass airflow sensor will do that too. And I got a brand new air filter in there and everything, but yeah. Well, it's mint, and I just thought I'd update you on her. She's working quite well. The gas gauge goes from full down to here pretty quick, but other than that, it's mint.